Good morning. Good morning. Rise and shine. It's a beautiful day once again. Welcome to the 4th of April 2023. I am Ehi Gloria Ankelia Chema, and we are taking a quick look at The Punch, The Nigerian Tribune, The Nation, Daily Sun, The Guardian, Daily Trust, This Day, and our sprinkle of sports. That is Punch Sports Extra. Let's go. First is the Punch newspaper. Big story ahead of handover. Military vows crack down on security threats. Once IPOB, others. It comes with the harvest of riders. IATA went Nigeria as airlines trapped funds hit $802 million. Federal government approves 173 loan apps, bars illegal online banks, and shareholders protest Oando plans delisting share acquisition. All of these are above the nameplate, and at the bottom strip, one killed, scores injured as Rivers APC PDP supporters clash, and other interesting stories there. Next is the Daily Trust newspaper. NAS leadership also unsettles APC, and it comes with a couple of riders. That's the big story. Behind the nameplate, or beside rather, you can't decide Nigeria's sovereignty. Army chief tells IPOB other groups, okay? And protesters ground INEC headquarters, one US, UK, others against promoting insurrection. And the writer says, caution PDP, LP over incitement and provocative utterances. That story you can find on page 26. And there are other interesting stories for you on the Daily Sun. And next is this day newspaper. Right below the nameplate, Donald Trump arrives New York ahead of today's historic arraignment, and gunshots, violence disrupt APC PDP's visit to INEC's office in Rivers. The story opens up on the front page and continues inside. The big story, Yahaya says, Army will contain all threats to nation's sovereignty. These are some of the stories on this day newspaper. Okay, and next we take a quick look at the Nigerian Tribune paper. Okay, gunshots in Port Harcourt as APC PDP supporters clash. It has some riders with it. And Cold War in APC NWC deepens. Delta APC crisis deepens. Party expels Omo Agege. And on rep speakership, that's at the bottom strip, PDP alliance plot suffers setback. The story is a page 2 read, and it has some riders alongside it. 6 days account for 447 suspected cholera cases. Coming from the NCDC, and that's it for the Nigerian Tribune. Next is the Guardian newspaper, and the big story says Afenifere Ohaneze Iowa youths reject interim government plot. Okay, yeah, reject interim government plot. It opens up here on the front page and continues inside, and it also has a harvest of riders at the bottom strip. Worries over revenue, petrol scarcity as buyers shun Nigerian oil cargoes, and why media needs ombudsman by NUJ president. And that's where we leave it for that paper. Next is the Nation newspaper. Governors elect at war over funds and projects. They never enter office, some never come out. Wahala don't start. When can we have it right in this country? Anyway, there are other interesting stories here too for you. APC organs should function, NWC members tell Adamu, and presidential poll credible. This is attributed to APC US and as the right Biden and McCarthy. Okay, NFIU may give governors more time to comply with cash limit. These are some of the stories on the front page of the Nation newspaper. And quickly, we'll take a look at the Daily Trust newspaper. Big story: Nigeria imports 300 billion naira palm oil in 6 years. Imports. Do we have to import? Oh no. Anyway, there's a graphic display of what has been happening in the past 6 years. So it was quite low before. Then in 2021, it's just skyrocketed, and there was a little bit of decline in 2022. That's a good one if you ask me. Another interesting stories there. And finally, we'll take a look at a Punch Sports Extra, bringing us a sports story. Exclusive. Looking up to Jesus. That is not the Jesus of the Bible, shall we? Okay, as when the Bashir Osai Samuel, confident manager, can deliver Turkish league title. So that's an exclusive story on the Punch Sport. You might want to take a look at that. There are other stories here. I like this one. Do I like it? It's negative though. Jersey so fine, but no good coach. Sad. Anyway, they are taking a diss at the Falcons. Oh, that's sad. So these are some of the stories that made the front pages and of course the back page of the Punch Sports Extra today. And that's how we call it a wrap on today's episode. And my motivation for you today comes from my friend Joy Overflow. And she says, if life knocks you down, my brother, my sister, rest small. You don't try a beg. So no go do pass yourself, come down on top the process. Just rest more. Me, I go add my jara inside. I go say, even as you dey rest, no forget waiting you been dey pursue. Remain focused no matter what is happening. And it's just a matter of time. You get there. Stay out of trouble, stay safe. Bye. I love you.